The press conference is not about defending one theology, one denomination or one movement. It is about defending a principle that fundamental rights apply equally to all, including those whose views or beliefs or public presence may be unpopular or counter to our own beliefs.
The Minister of Justice has publicly called him a false prophet and declared his punishment inevitable. While investigation was still ongoing, why is a frail 95-year-old man still in detention? Why is taking part in public life a crime for some believers and not for others?
On June 27th, the Minister of Justice of the Republic of South Korea, Sang Ho-jung, published a lengthy Facebook post. Although the Shincheonji case was inconclusive at that date, it seemed that he, himself, had already reached his verdict, stating that criminal punishment is inevitable. We were quite surprised by these comments and even more perplexed by the religious fervor of this supposedly secular state minister. Where is the line between religion and state in South Korea? Has this line shifted recently without our knowledge?
Often real interests overlap, which is why an artificial separation of church and state cannot be sustained. Everyone participates in secular life and dual role as both citizen and believer. Restricting this is unacceptable. A ban on political engagement would itself be discriminatory.
Particularly religious minorities are normally attacked through three stages. Intolerance, primarily by the media, which is the prevailing depiction in the media of some religious minorities as heretics, cults, false prophets, etc. Discrimination by courts of law, administrative authorities, and government. We are also concerned by the selective and particularly harsh application of existing laws, particularly the law on election, to detain religious leaders, persecution and violence. And we have seen the violence in Korea, while in the courts of forced conversion, we have a case of people severely beaten and even killed, as you all know. So religious intolerance should be stopped when it starts. What I find strange is to use the pre-trial detention for crimes that are not bloody and are not violent for people of 95-year-old or 83-year-old. That's in my country. There is a law called Italy, there is a law called the Gozzini law that after 80-year-old you should really have killed somebody to be kept in jail, because otherwise there is a house arrest